Now, as I'm putting together the final stages of the Diamond of Potential toolkit, I want to share a story of inspiration and hope. And it's part of what's inspired me to share this particular tool. And it's a wonderful story that's touched my heart. And I'm really excited to announce that I'm going to be sharing the Shining Diamond of Potential as part of a beautiful project in Rwanda. And I really want to invite you to continue to listen. And I know that it really touched my heart, and I'm sure it's going to touch yours. So, over the past 3 years, I've been working in a wonderful school based in the UK, doing what I love and helping students and even supporting the teachers to recognise their true potential. So, what you may not know about this school is that it has this incredible heart. There is a beauty about this school that I've always felt. And from the moment that my children were introduced to the school, it may not seem like it from the outside, but I can tell you when you go a few layers deep, you just know. And this reminds me of the diamond because beneath all those layers is this wonderful jewel. And I can tell you right now, this is one of those jewels. So, first of all, it's not perfect, and I don't believe any school is perfect. But what matters is that the heart of this school is within the teachers and the students itself. And I tend to look for the potential in things rather than what's not available. But I instantly felt this heart within it. And the teachers I speak with have such a passion for inspiring students to want to learn. And they are challenged every single day with social media, the society, stats that they have to work to, and a work life balance too. And yet, for those that I've been fortunate to have worked with, they show up every single day with meaning and purpose, and they want to follow the best outcome for the students. And this takes a great leadership team. And within that team, I never forget sitting in a parent's introduction, coming into the school, and leaving with my heart full of inspiration and opportunity, just knowing and believing that this was the environment I wanted my children to learning. And I can assure you, I was not wrong. So now you may be curious about how this is linked to the shining diamond of potential. Well, I'm always inspired by my clients, and this school is one of them. Because without the innovation and the trust and belief in me and how I can help them, the diamond may not have even been possible. So I have known that this school participates in an incredible project with the deputy head at the centre of it. And I've always been really curious about what it is that they do. And one of the things that I've always wanted to do is make a contribution to the world by visiting unfortunate places and sharing some experiences to volunteer in communities. And last year, as I was writing my intentions for the next 3 years, as I do every single year, a few weeks later, a conversation came up when I was having a chat with the head of the school that I'm working in. And I was curious about the Rwanda project because they were getting ready to ship all the Christmas collection. So it wasn't planned, but I managed to get some time to sit with Sam, and she's the deputy head of the school, and she's also the chair of the Survivor Fund for Rwanda. And I can tell you now, I came out of that meeting with my heart swollen, not knowing whether to cry with sadness or whether it was the joy and inspiration and the compassion that is at the heart of this project. And it's this story that Sam shared with me that has not left me and is the part that really touched me. So, Sam shared a story of this woman who had suffered immensely during the genocide, and she'd had a child, and she explained to Sam that her name was Hope. And as they continued the conversation, the mother explained that she recognized she had suffered so much, but it wasn't the child's fault. So if she called her hope, she would see every time she used that word, she would see the potential in her. And at this moment of hearing that story, a very large piece of my heart was taken. And as I really understand the power of words through the work that I do, and although I know that saying hope in a sentence may not have the same power as saying I will, in this moment, seeing that child as hope was the moment that I knew that I wanted to be part of this project somehow and to be able to serve and volunteer with whatever I could do. So I'm sharing this with you because the Shine and Diamond of Potential is not just a tool to help you with the people you work with. I also like to call it the gift that keeps on giving. And I can tell you this is showing up everywhere. And as I shared my first experience in my community of where I trained, I didn't realize the impact it would have for those that were using it and were using it with their clients. And my colleagues were sharing stories with me of how they used it. And not only that, I was hearing stories from some of my students that they were also helping and sharing with their friends. So this is only part of its journey, and I'm now sharing it with those of you that are interested in learning more about it. And I'm really delighted to announce that I'm going to be donating a percentage of the profits to this incredible project. And my hope is that one day I'll get to meet Hope. And next year, all things being well in the current circumstances, Sam is putting on a trip to be able to go and visit the project that she works with. Now, every single year, this school takes students there. And this time, she's actually inviting adults. So I want to invite you to have a look at all the links below, and it would be a really good opportunity to see if you're interested to want to know more information about what it would mean to come and do this visit. It will be around April next year. Obviously, at the moment, there's some challenges with travel, but it's really good to kind of get some awareness right now to see where your interest is. So before I go, I really want to share another part of a major inspiration for me for the diamond. And I want to acknowledge and thank Marissa Peer because she was my starting point for its creation. And without the community that I'm now so grateful to be part of, with so many wonderful like-minded people, and her brilliant life-changing work, I know that I wouldn't be here where I am today. And of course, there are so many people that I've been inspired by, and you will get to hear more of them as you join me on this journey of inspiration, education, and adventure. So I want you to check out all the details below and just make contact with me. And I'm really looking forward to when the final stages of the diamond are complete so that I can share the tools with you.